last video, we added text to your WordPress web. The next thing is we're ready to add an image. So now remember, we've got the upload insert button here. You can also upload media here, but we don't want to do that. We actually want to do it from within the page, and I'll explain why here in a minute. So when I select the Insert an Image button, I can do this several ways. One which is from a web URL, one is from a media library, and this is existing media that I have added, Bubblecast, which is extra, and Next Gen Gallery, which again you may or may not have. But I'm going to simply do this from my computer. So I'm going to select Files. And under my files, I've got here under my documents, I've got 4 images. I'm going to select all 4 images, and I do that first by selecting Blue Hills, holding the Shift key, and then selecting all the way down to Winter. And then I select Open. And you can now see that it's saying crunching. Crunching just means that it's creating specific sizes. And when I say creating specific sizes, down here you can see the full size is 800 by 600. But it also created a medium-sized file, which is smaller, as well as a thumbnail. Now, in here you can see I've got winter. I may want to give this an alternative text called winter snow, as well as give this a caption, which in many instances will be the same as winter snow. And here I can give this a caption. We'll call this a beautiful snowy day. And you may want to do this if you're really using a lot of images in your web and you want to give your viewers of your web an explanation of what your image is. Now I've got the option here under alignment to align this left, right, or center. In this case I'm going to align this right, and I'm going to leave this medium. Now the next thing I do is I actually want to insert this image into my post. You can see that I've also got Blue Hills, Sunset, and Water Lilies, but you can do the exact same thing with each one of these images. But I'm just going to insert this one image. Now you can see what's happened is you can see the alternative text now, which is down here, which is winter snow, which I can also change the color of this text. If I want this, let's say we want this to be blue, to match. But you can see that's also got a border on it. And if I want to delete it, I simply select the delete an image. If I want to edit the image, I select the edit image icon, and I've also got the ability to change the size dynamically and quickly by simply selecting this. So let's just make it 80% and select update. Now the next thing I'm going to do is select update again. And the one thing to always remember is always check your work. I cannot stress that enough because you never know what may or may not happen. But now I'm going to refresh my page, and let's take a look at my image. And you can see that when I decreased the size of winter snow, that the text did not realign. It stayed centered to the actual regular size of the image. So in order to go back and change this, I'm going to go back and I'm going to make my image 100%. And I'm actually going to get rid of my caption image. I'm going to select update. I'm going to update this again. And now I'm going to refresh my page. And voila, you can see it also got rid of the gray bars. And I've got the simple text here. And you have now successfully added an image to your page.